Would you look at that? Soulja Boy is back in the news again. Dexerto says rapper Soulja Boy is being accused of ripping off his newest handheld console, the SouljaGame Flip. Emulator fans notice his console and the images on his website are identical to the Retroid Pocket Flip 2. It was, I believe, 7 years ago or so when Soulja Boy was starting to make the Soulja consoles and things like that. And they were basically just drop shipping consoles from AliExpress. Nothing too spectacular. And nothing seemed to come from it. Apparently, he's right back to it, even though he was being sentenced to jail time, last I recall. This is him on Instagram talking about it.
What's poppin'? It's your boy Soulja Boy. The new SouljaGame Flip is out right now. www.souljaboy.net. You know what I'm saying? Everybody go tap in. You got all the games you need on here. Wi-Fi, fast Wi-Fi.
He's like, I don't even know what the fuck this thing has on it. It's got Wi-Fi, I guess.
Fast processor, good graphics.
It's got a processor. It's got graphics. It's got buttons. I mean, it's got a screen. What else do you need?
Worry about what the fuck I
Go get your SouljaGame console today, you know what I'm saying? Got Sonic, got TikTok, Instagram.
It's got Sonic. Totally legit.
Everything you need.
Yuzu.
What's poppin'?
This is, by the way, I did a little research on it. He's got 7.3 million followers. So even if you watch that and you're like, that's so stupid, no one's gonna actually watch that and buy it. It's a numbers game. You throw enough shit against the wall, it's gonna stick if you have enough people to look at it. 7.3 million followers. You got a chance to make 10 to 20,000 sales just by doing that. Like maybe even more. That's insane. From Dexerto, gaming company accuses Soulja Boy of rebranding and selling their handheld without permission. Soulja Boy is facing backlash after debuting yet another handheld gaming console, which we'll get into in just a second, but that customers claim is an alleged copy of another pre-existing product. Back in December 2018, CRANKS rapper Soulja Boy went viral after releasing a line of ROM-hacked gaming consoles similar to other handheld emulators that were available for purchase through online retailers like AliExpress and Amazon. Soulja Boy's consoles were advertised to include 3,000 built-in games, including titles from the Nintendo Switch, 3DS, PS Vita, Neo Geo, Game Boy Color, and more, as well as games simply referred to as Soulja games. Unsurprisingly, the business venture didn't last long. His website's advertising of the consoles was swiftly taken down, leading to many to believe that he had been served a legal order from Nintendo or other game publishers, which I covered this back when that happened in 2017. And I recall that he had some jail time coming to him. Let me bring up that video actually, because I don't remember. It's been so long. It says 6 years ago, Smash JT. Breaking, Soulja Boy was arrested for what? What's going on, guys, and welcome to another episode of Soulja Boy JT. Okay, well, I thought I was done with Soulja Boy, and it looks like this is the end for now, but Soulja Boy has been arrested, sentenced to 240 days in jail for violating probation. This is breaking from TMZ just a few hours ago. He was smacked with a sentence of 240 days in jail for violating his probation. Soulja was in court Tuesday, and while his attorneys said the rapper had an awakening during the last 20 days he's been locked up, it's clearly not enough to convince the judge to let him go easy. Soulja will start the sentence right away and credit for 40 days served. And if we look at his Instagram, his last tweet. So his Instagram back then had 5.45 million followers. He's gained almost 2 million followers in the past 6 years. It was a retweet. April 11th, today's the 30th, so that was 19 days ago. He had access to a phone and internet. He was originally considered being sentenced for 2 years in state prison, but decided to give him a little bit of leniency. The judge acknowledged that Soulja's missed out on business opportunities while behind bars. He missed out on business opportunities. Business opportunities like ripping off ROMs and stealing from Nintendo and other companies. So this again, this is my video from 6 years ago. this this is nothing new for this guy. He's like begging to be imprisoned. In the years since then, Soulja Boy has attempted to start up his gaming console business a few more times, but activity from this endeavor has been mostly silent until now. And here we get into the what's happening right now. Soulja Boy accused of copying yet another gaming console. 7 years later, in November 2025, the rapper revealed that he was selling yet another handheld emulator. This tells you, by the way, did he serve the whole 240 days in jail? Whatever his prison sentence was, it clearly wasn't enough because he's going right back to doing exactly what he did last time and went to jail for. This newest console, named the SouljaGame Flip, is advertised for gaming enthusiasts who crave high quality performance on the go, claiming it boasts a robust library of retro and modern games, offering an unparalleled gaming experience. Soulja Boy showed it off in that Instagram that I showed you already. While it was initially listed at an eye-watering $436, it's currently priced at $200. But watchdogs in the space are urging potential customers to spend their money elsewhere. More specifically, fans of emulation consoles noticed that the SouljaGame Flip was extremely similar to existing handheld from console maker Retroid called the Retroid Pocket Flip 2. In fact, it appears that Soulja Boy's website uses the same exact image as the one used on Retroid's page. I mean, it is cheaper. It's $9 cheaper for the Soulja Boy. After being alerted to the similarities between the two products, Retroid released an official statement telling game news outlet Retrodo that there is no relationship between Soulja Boy's handheld and their own. And this is that website here. Soulja Boy reveals handheld exact clones of Retroids. Wow, I did not think I'd be writing about Soulja Boy again. This craze started about 6 years ago. Basically, drop shipping retro handheld as his own, with his own brand name slapped on top for triple the price. He then partnered with a company known as TRDR to white label the old original Retroid Pocket with AI assistance back in 2021. I called the company out for this, hopped on a call with them, and was even shamed by Soulja Boy himself in 2021. However, now in 2025, Soulja Boy is back at it, wanting to take full advantage of retro gamers with a handheld, the exact clone of the Retroid Pocket. This is it here. And this is the official Retroid team. I didn't know about this. This is not any kind of official licensing deal. He does not have permission to rebrand our products and sell them as his own. The Retroid Pocket Flip 2 is patented in the US by ourselves, which is hysterical because if these come drop shipped from AliExpress with pre-installed games, it's extremely illegal already. So this is like a drug dealer being like, hey, the drugs that he's selling, those are our drugs. We did not give them to him to sell for us. I'm no lawyer, but from my standpoint, it seems like an illegal business move from Soulja Boy, especially seeing as he is indeed branding this and selling this as his own. It's not abnormal for old Chinese retro handheld manufacturers to sell out the licensing of old shells or designs. We've seen it before. And white labeling devices is all over AliExpress. However, this felt wrong as I know Retroid values their products and community deeply. So there it is. This is the actual SouljaGame. This is the website for it. He's always holding shitloads of money. That's kind of his thing. Level up your vision, Soulja Boy AI smart glasses. These are literally just what he does. He just goes to AliExpress and finds shit and just puts it on his website. It's like, this is his. He just calls it his. And he's got this Crank That music video and upcoming dates for his concerts. Oh my God, this is classic. So, I mean, in a weird light, this is like perfect marketing. Classic marketing. Anyways, since the report came to light, Soulja Boy Flip has been reduced from 436 to 200, but no other movements or statements from the rapper or his team has been made. This isn't the only concerning product being sold on Soulja Boy's website. Also boasts a pair of smart glasses similar to the Ray-Ban Meta Smart AI glasses, which are listed at $64. Again, I go back to this guy was in jail for 240 days, or at least supposed to be in jail, unless he had his sentence shortened. Whatever happened with that clearly was not enough of a punishment if he's going right back to doing the same shit that he was doing before. He's got to be retarded. There's no other explanation for it, because this is the kind of stuff that it's like, you think Nintendo's just going to take this laying down? You think Microsoft and Sony are going to sit around and be like, yeah, this is fine. Like, if this gets big enough, they are going to destroy him to the fullest extent of the law, to the point of they have entire law teams. They will make an example of him because they don't want other people doing this kind of thing. They will spend ungodly amounts of money on the lawsuits and law firms and criminal investigations to ensure that he gets punished on this. They don't care how much money they lose in those to make an example of him. So yes, I go back to this guy. He's got to be like something wrong with this guy, because everything he's been through to do this again. Come on, man. What the audacity. You think Nintendo was bad going after Pocket Pair and Pal World? So SouljaGame. This is gonna get completely wrecked. So I'm sure we're gonna have a follow-up video on this when that happens, and we'll be talking about how this guy's gonna be going to jail for probably 5 years or so, or longer for this. What is wrong with people? This guy has, according to him, if you look at his Instagram here, look at his Instagram, look at the money that he puts out in front of himself. Right here, like the money, stacks and stacks of hundreds of dollars of bills everywhere. More money, gold chains, Lambo, Cybertruck, more money. Like, this is what this guy does. He's got hundreds and hundreds of tens of thousands of hundreds of dollars. God only knows how much money this guy's actually worth. Why not actually start an actual business? You're doing like such shady back alley shit. Why, bro? You have the money to not do this. You are an idiot. There is no other word. You are an idiot. I mean, at least YouTube friendly. No other word for what he's doing right now. But yeah, we'll see what happens with this. Hope JonTron makes another video. I remember that JonTron video back then. That was a banger. But yeah, this is definitely something to be keeping an eye on. But we'll keep in touch on this one. I'll let you guys know. But for now, I'll leave that one there.